Well, tried to think about what to say. There was a bunch, and I thought, well, I'm just going to push that button. Here we are another day. It's a Thursday, and the United States of America is still under a hostile takeover. And our sackless Republicans are still just, I, letting this happen. Letting what happen? Well, the war. The war? War on what? Yeah, right. Well, the nations have gathered. The nations are assembling to the great war. A war against who? God. Yeah. Well, what do you mean? Well, this is so ridiculous, it's funny. But it's not funny. It's serious. Yeah, well, we are humans on earth. The kingdom of God is inside of you. We're the temple of God. And if that's hard for you to accept, I cannot help it. Probably the reason you can't accept it is something like, God, I'm all powerful. Oh, yeah, that's the problem. Your ego is the problem. Who are you is the question need ask. Big time, because we're seeing a good example what happens when a narcissistic leader, these kings have put themselves in a position where they are making sure that God's people, quit calling the other ones not God. Yeah, I'll explain. Yeah. And so God's people, those who actually like something in the direction of helpful instead of harmful, good rather than bad. Is it up? Now is it down? In, out, or around? You guys might be getting tired of that, but oh well, don't listen. So yeah, old Yaldabaoth or a Christ consciousness. And by the way, that European picture of what you think's Jesus can't be even close. From the area he come from, his skin is some beautiful shade of darkness. Right? Facts. So anyways, I think back to Black Lives Matter. It's under King Trump's lead. And what all they did and all the protest, was it wasted? No, it's legitimate because it's obvious. Look around now. Does our leaders, our Yaldabaoth, the ones who have amassed a group together to go against God? Yeah. So now God's in all of us. It is evil and good. Well, I'm talking Yaldabaoth energy, Christ energy. Lower self, higher self. In the middle would be just great. Ideal, matter of fact. Just quit being hateful, quit being hurtful, quit harming others so you can gain more and more and keep everyone else down, because this group that's a liar and the father of the lie, men of lawlessness, sons of perdition. You see them right there, taking up the news with their passing. People have they have no intention of helping the country. They're hurting it. I hope the rest of the world has seen it. I hope that they know. And there's so much in all that. And I really, when you figure it all out, you don't need the scriptures and all this stuff. But it's still those trapped in it. And for me, it was helpful to learn it. So I'm just going to say what hits my head and whatever. Had a song that's been playing all day in my head, don't know for why. Someone would pick that out too. I've sung it before, but I'll make it different this time. Mind control to Major Tom. Figure out which side you're on. There'll be times of trouble. Keep big britches on. Yeah, so we have an example of an administration right now that is so backwards, hateful. Each one of them, you could prove they had 1,000 lies. So all the harms, the deaths, the problems, and everything they're trying to hide, the thefts by means of trying to intellectually confuse and delay while they do all the things. You know, Elon's got over 100 helpers he brought in that, man, nobody knows what they're doing. Donald, trust you. Yeah. Back during the COVID years, Donald sent Putin masks that we couldn't get, you know, the N95 mask. It goes to show. So, if they keep ignoring all the courts and then his fake Supreme Court, manipulated Supreme Court backs him in all his wild ideas, him and those Christian nationalists, Babylon, the empire of false religion, fornicating with the nations. If they get to impose their will on us, we'll be slaves for a long, long time. So, God's people are actually at least a complete individual, and they don't understand what they mean. They're scared, little scared boys and girls that don't understand life and haven't thought very deep, so they believe what everyone else tells them. We gotta do this, it's important to lie and cheat and steal and tell others what's a sin or not because God said so. That when you can look it up and know where this stuff come from now. We're updating a little bit in our knowledge and stuff. So the old con artist and the thievery and the crap, it has to, you know, it's got to be a time for a change. So, anyways, it's exciting times to be alive. Yeah. Some nations took a stand against God. We are the image of God. Are they? No, they don't even know who they are. They haven't went inward and done the work to find the kingdom of God. They don't know who they are. They're in their ego, and they've taken on a little knowledge. They don't worship that Bible, at least these ones running the administration. I don't believe the Christian nationalists, some of them, the only ones fooled into that are the ones selling the talented, the most talented, charismatic guy they get in town. He's the preacher. He can really spin it. Everybody believes him. He seems smart. Well, time's changing. Things rearranging. Your votes for all of this chaos that we warned about. I've been in this. I don't know, I won't say nothing. People have probably been in this battle like for 1,000 years. Maybe for a lot longer. I have died every day waiting for you. Yeah, I might hop off here so I can go live with someone that just popped on. I like it. Anyhow, I'm going to end it there. Had a lot maybe to say, but it doesn't matter. Just wanted to say hi, and I hope you guys are having a good day. Appreciate you.